What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, I'm a piano music. So Chicago rapper Doodie, you know, he's had a rough 7 to 8 months. Number one, that name, Doodie. Like, what do y'all... Stop the show. Where do you Negroes come up with these goddamn names at? Y'all need to stop smoking that crystal meth, family. That heroin and that crystal meth and popping them pills got y'all naming yourselves any goddamn thing that don't make no sense. But the Chicago rapper was dealing with a young chick by the name of FTN Bae. Now again, you know, that definitely sounds like a Chicago kind of name. Gunshots! And he was dealing with a lady that was a single mom. And you guys remember she was asking the young man some questions, and the young man was saying that, you know, Doodie had put some screws in his behind that made him bleed and all other stuff. So the whole world started coming after Doodie, you know, accusing him of you know, messing with kids, and, you know, his whole career was shot at that time, right? Because he had so many people coming after him. And not only that, but those allegations can get you killed in the streets. It'll get you killed in jail. Just kind of realize how many guys that probably went to jail without any evidence, got locked up for a crime in the county jail, and somebody found out that this is what they're accused of, and they got killed over it, okay? But what we found out from FTN Bae, that she lied. Now, Doodie not only passed some lie detector tests, there was no evidence that he was doing this to her son, okay? And Doodie says that it was FTN Bae that groomed her son to say those things. And she was saying that, oh, well, you know, I don't know why he would have said that. I know exactly why he said that. You told the little boy to say that because Doodie probably don't want to mess with you no more. He probably found out that you're crazy, you ain't worth nothing. So because you have nothing to lose, you have no integrity, you're gonna get out here and lie on this man, try to ruin this man's reputation, ruin this man's career, because of one thing for sure that we all know, one thing and one thing only. You know that there are not gonna be no repercussions for you. All you have to do is say you're sorry, you apologize, and nothing's going to happen. While this man's career possibly is still ruined because of the false thing that you said. But I want to kind of lead it to another level. And I know, guys, we talk about date women that don't have kids. Listen, we know that a lot of brothers date women that got kids. All right, we know that happens. And I'm not saying that women that have kids all do this, because this can happen from women that don't got kids. I mean, look at like Trey Songz. A lot of ladies coming against him don't have any kids. Some of that could be the truth, some of it could be cap. But what I want to say is, here's what's true with all of this. These dudes are dealing with ladies that don't have anything to lose. That's what our situation is. What is it that they have to lose? And a lot of times I want to get back to this is that when you are up and coming rapper, and a lot of times, like even Mike Tyson, how he went down for that rape charge. He was screwing this chick. He didn't want to walk her out to the car. She said that he raped her. It's not true. We all know that it wasn't true. Tyson did 3 years for it, but we know it was because she felt some kind of way. A lot of times what happens with dudes is that if you're dealing with a lady and you're not setting your expectations with her, and somehow you end up having her resent you, or she hates you, and she comes from a low place of integrity where she will do anything to get you back. This is what you're dealing with. You're dealing with people that they used to love you and care about you. Now they're your enemy. Now they'll do anything to get you back because, you know, you hurt their feelings. You know, oh, you gonna be keep screwing me, and you're gonna be cheating on me with all these other girls in the street. You gonna treat me like I'm trash. Okay, I got something for you. And they don't care who they use. Oh, they're gonna get their son to say this and say that, and you know, all to make you look bad. But that's what happens when you mess with people that don't have anything to lose. And I'm gonna tell you this, when you come from that life, and a lot of guys like us, we come from the urban community. And a lot of times people that come up from dysfunctional families, you know, where telling the truth is not necessarily the best thing to do. They're not coming up with a level of integrity. They're not coming from a stable family structure. You know, we're just dealing with them because that's where we come from. A lot of rappers make the same mistake as their career is going further and further to the top. They're still dealing with the same type of people that they grew up around. So no matter how much money or how much fame you have, you still keep having these sort of dysfunctional problems. And what black men need to really understand, I always go back to this, as the money grows, as the fame grows, it should not outgrow you. That's what happens. A lot of these guys, Instagram followers, money, opportunities develop before they do. At least you should be developing on time with it, because you're going to make a lot of mistakes. I'm going to tell you like this, even being a guy in my 40s now, you know, and I would say I have like really 2 good years of having, you know, a really good decent amount of money. I've had to grow up with that money in these last 2 to 3 years. I've had to grow up with my lifestyle in the last 2 to 3 years. I had to learn real fast how to maintain things and how to do things at this level. It's hard, but things have to change in order for you to stay in the business, in order for you to keep growing. Because a lot of guys that got talent in the NBA, a lot of guys got talent in all kind of other places. But if you don't grow with the opportunities, you're going to be left there aside. You're going to keep running into these problems. And when and experience is the greatest teacher. It's going to teach Doodie Low one thing: stop messing with females that ain't got nothing to lose. Okay, you're going to have to change your caliber of standards for the women that you deal with. Otherwise, you're going to keep this same problem is going to keep resurfacing because you haven't learned yet. And a lot of times you want to blame people for, like, let's say, for example, like I've been going through problems with a few girls and the same problem keep happening. And it's like, oh, okay, I know why that problem is happening still. I know why I'm experiencing that, because I need to raise my standards a little bit or higher. I need to do something different in my life than I haven't been doing. And that's my issue. So now I know the next person, I'm gonna value myself like this. The next person I deal with gotta have this, and this going on. The next person I deal with now gotta have this, and this going on. This crowd I'm running around right now, I cannot run with this crowd anymore. It might hurt some feelings, but I gotta look out for me. And a lot of black men are looking out for their D and not looking out for me. Stop looking out for your D because, oh, it's good coochie. Oh, it's good booty clap sounds. And you're not looking out for yourself. So how do you expect to have things in the long term? Because you keep having these short-term issues, it leads to long-term problems. And guys got to fix that. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I already appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.